Sorry about the week's delay in getting this video out. I haven't really planned this to any great extent, but it's prompted by an article by David Remnick in September the 10th edition of the New Yorker magazine, and he starts his article with this: if Donald Trump possessed a soul, a trace of conscience or character, he would resign the presidency. He will not resign the presidency. This latest scandal, which involves Donald Trump, is prompted by Bob Woodward's book Rage, where in taped interviews Donald Trump admits that he knew that the coronavirus was in fact a very serious threat to the health of the American people, and then downplayed it. He himself has claimed, and by his lights I think correctly, that he never lied directly to the American people, that his intention was simply to prevent panic. But he did present the virus as a very transitory phenomenon, which, as the weather got warmer through the spring, would probably just disappear. And now the United States is in a position with over 193,000 deaths. I mean, the daily death toll is somewhat similar to every day 3 more or less full airliners crashing to the ground and killing everybody on board. And surely no country would ever consider not doing enough about that. Planes would be grounded, people would be fired, people would not travel by air. And yet, in the United States, and the United States is not alone in this, there's an unwillingness on the part of people to behave according to the rules. People will not wear masks, they will not isolate, they want to go out with their friends. This is all perfectly human. But this idea that we can at one and the same time protect the population, whether it be of the United States or Belgium, New Zealand, wherever you might think of it, that we can protect the population and at the same time stimulate the economy, seems to me to be two mutually exclusive goals. But no democratically elected government is going to close the economy down for any longer than it feels is absolutely necessary. Now, one would think that President Trump, for all his idiosyncrasies, would be a sure loser in the next election. And it does seem that Joe Biden is ahead of him in the polls. But President Trump's reaction to this is not to try and attract voters who might not necessarily vote for him. His reaction simply is to reinforce the vote he has. And this may be a shrinking base, but it's still quite a large number of people. And these people are the people who feel let down by American society. One of Trump's quotes is the resounding, "Together we will make America strong again, we will make America wealthy again, we will make America proud again, we will make America safe again, and yes, together we will make America great again. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Now, this plays on various fears that some people in the United States have, and also makes an appeal to their Christian faith. That there is an idea amongst some people that America is not a safe place. Now, one could argue that it's not a safe place, especially at the moment, precisely because of Donald Trump, rather than in spite of him. After all, he has been president now for nearly 4 years, and the level of violence seems to be increasing all the time. My thought is that in constantly now concentrating on a very narrow base, President Trump is actually promoting a very divisive message, and in the end I think it will fail. I was wrong about the last election. I thought Clinton would win that, but in the end I think this time Trump will fail because his base is too small, and the divisiveness of his message will in fact make more people vote than otherwise would have, which is why, of course, Trump is now doubting the validity of postal voting. Will he give up the presidency willingly when and if he loses? People say he will not, that he will challenge the result. I think he might. He might challenge the result, indeed, but in the end, he will have to bow to the decision of the court. Otherwise, if he decides that he's not going to accept the result, then he's taking a step towards civil war. And that might sound very dramatic, but it is, in fact, exactly what is likely to happen should he not obey the law. Okay. Thank you very much. I shall get back more onto my regular topics next time. Thank you for your patience.